numbers of UK adults lent money to friends and family last year. 1 in 20 have lent over £5,000, but over 40% never see their money again. High Court enforcement agents Matthew Highway and Gary Ball are in Bilston, West Midlands. They have a writ to collect nearly £4,500 owed by Michael Cox to a former girlfriend.
What have we got?
Off to see a Mr. Michael A. Cox.
Not Michael J. Fox.
If Michael doesn't pay, the agents could seize goods to offset the debt, including any cars he owns on the driveway.
Good afternoon, sir.
Hello, sir.
After Michael A. Cox.
Oh, yeah?
My name's Gabriel, sir. I'm High Court enforcement agent.
Can we speak to Michael Cox, please,
Michael,
sir?
sir.
It's Michael, mate.
Michael A. Cox. Is that you or your son? Can I speak to you, please?
Thank you.
Well, I won't keep the clothes on, sir. There's some cookies in there.
It seems that both father and son have the same name.
All right, Michael. You all right, Michael A. Cox?
Yes.
Is that your father? You're the junior. Right, so my name's Gary Ball. I'm a High Court enforcement agent.
Okay.
CCJ's been made against you. Let's escalate that down to the High Court. You currently owe £4,302.27, sir.
Okay.
So can you pay that today, sir?
Okay, I'll just make myself bankrupt. That's all I'll do. I'll just make myself.
It's not quite as simple as that, Michael.
How's it not quite as simple as that? If I haven't got the money.
Yeah, it's not, mate. But unfortunately, this is now from the High Court. It commands me and my partners for 10 days today to either collect the money from you or to seize goods to the value of. That's what we're here to do.
The problem is, this isn't my house.
Right, okay.
So, with me there,
Right.
this is mine.
There's items here that belong to somebody else.
Yeah.
The onus is on them to prove to us that it belongs to them.
Okay.
So what it would mean is that, Mum or Dad would have to find receipts and invoices for everything in the property.
Okay.
And everything on the property.
Okay.
All right. So,
No problem.
do you want to crack on and do that then, if that's the case?
Yeah,
Then we'll do that. The other option is you try and find some funds to get this organised. Okay, that's the best option.
And you don't really want to go down that route. Everything we've got is paid for by us, by our company.
Yeah, and you can prove that, can you?
Well, I'll give you 15, 16 boxes of bills and you can fucking sort through
Smash in, we'll have a look then. Do you want to start with the stuff on the drive?
Okay.
Vehicles-wise.
Cougar and the...
Well, the Cougar is the SWC's property.
It's what, sorry?
The SWC, which is London's
You can
company.
do-
All right, okay.
They'd get the logbook from the Cougar and the Saab, just get that, and the Alfa as well.
If you can do that, we can rule that out to start with, can't we?
No, I'm not going to oblige and help you.
We can do this one of two ways, right? You can either cooperate with us and we can do it nicely, which we're doing at the moment. It's either
You
it's
cannot
either up
take
to you.
any of my goods, mate.
Right.
With the debtor's father unwilling to show the agents any proof that the cars belong to his company, Matt goes inside to investigate further.
Hello. You all right? I did warn you. Right.
You're not walking my
You can call the police if you like, okay. Would you like to get proof of ownership for the vehicles on the drive, sir?
I tell you what, you're an
Thank you.
absolute tosser and you break my fucking house, mate.
If you think I'm doing anything
Well,
wrong,
please,
then you can
please.
call the police, sir.
It's really important to gain access to the property. We are able to seize goods, take control of goods, and it just heightens everything for the defendant. They realise at that point they've got to deal with it.
While Mr. Cox goes to find paperwork for the cars, Michael explains the situation to his mother.
Don't forehand off me, top and bottom of it.
What's this for?
It's that girl that want to give me all the money from 2 years ago.
You know how much about this, you know what I mean? It comes a bit of a shock.
We have written, madam, with 7 days' notice before we attended.
What's that?
To vehicles, I'm trying to take vehicles.
Our vehicles?
Your vehicles. Cougar and Saab.
Unless you can prove otherwise, madam, unfortunately.
We've got to go through the that.
You will have to prove it, yes.
Yeah, because they're on the drive, madam.
So this one's the Saab, is it? Is that one there, is it?
All this stuff here is paid for by us, not by him. You know.
But the paperwork doesn't prove that all of the cars outside belong to the debtor's father.
There's 2 vehicles, okay, that could potentially be lifted. Because Michael's insured on both of them, and one of them's in his name.
The Saab and the Alpha outside are connected to Michael and could be seized. But the threat of losing both of them prompts Michael to make an offer.
Well, I'll tell you what, take the Alpha as payment. Yeah, as part Dad. What choice have we got? We don't have none of your cars, they're not the Alpha. Yeah, it's fucking fucked anyway. You know what I mean? It just means I'm lost, whatever. Then take the Alpha. Yeah, buy some breathing space. Yeah.
But I would pay for the fucking Alpha.
You are.
But I would pay for the Alpha.
Yeah, we paid tomorrow. Dad, just what?
It's still my car, no. But they can't take nothing. You ain't got nothing, son.
While father and son argue over the cars, Matt needs them to understand what will happen if no payment is forthcoming.
The options are either we organise payment, or I'll be organised recovery for the Alpha and the Saab. Will both be removed, and then we'll be doing a full inventory of the property, and it'll be up to whoever's claiming ownership of it to prove that it's theirs. Right, we'll crack on. Once I've organised recovery for these, Michael, I can't go back. It adds the cost onto it. So
drive off first.
just bear that in mind. You can try and drive it off first if you want.
Or what? Go on. Or what?
Drive it off if you want.
Or what?
Well, there's a van at the end of your drive, buddy.
Oh yeah, I'm sure a van's a good match for 2. So just fuck off.
Well, I'm going to organise recovery for them, okay? So, in the meantime, while I'm making that call, have a think about it.
While Matt goes outside to clamp the Alpha and the Saab, Gary starts to discuss the inventory with the family.
There's no need for you to be in my house now,
We've still got to do a job.
What are you going to do?
We're going to make a list of property inside the property that we're going to take, madam.
You're not making me.
If you stop me, madam, I'll get the police here.
Get the police in. I suggest you get the police in my name.
Please, no, I said no, it's the third.
So don't come and stand up to me, because I will move you out of the way.
You will.
Yes, I will.
You will. Go on, go on. I fucking dare you.
Michael!
You're going to calm down. You're going to calm down.
Don't get hands off me. Get your hands off me.
Are you going to calm down?
Get down.
Are you going to calm down? Are you going to calm down? Are you going to calm down?
Trapped in a corner, Gary is forced to restrain Michael to protect his safety.
Calm down.
The agents are now faced with a debtor who's lost all control. They will have to act fast to prevent themselves getting seriously hurt. High Court enforcement agents Gary Ball and Matthew Highway were in Bilston, West Midlands, to recover a debt of nearly £4,500.
Michael A. Cox.
Yes.
But the debtor, Michael, claimed he couldn't pay.
So can you pay that today, sir?
Because it's like yourself bankrupt.
When the agent said they would have to remove goods to offset the debt, things turned nasty.
Michael!
You're going to calm down. You're going to calm down.
Now Gary and Matt have to act fast to take back control of the situation.
Are you going to calm down? Move away from me. Move away from me right now.
Please, Michael.
All right.
Please. Please.
What's the next your name?
Of course.
Can I help you up or not?
No.
Nobody's attacking you. So.
It's all right,
No, we're not. Do you want to get up? No.
It's all right.
Michael appears to have calmed down, but Gary calls for police assistance.
Can I help you up, Michael?
Hello there. Can I have a police assistance, please? They're on the way.
We'll wait for police to arrive and then we'll resume our duty, okay?
I seriously don't know why people would want to attack you. We're only there doing the job. Obviously, it's not a pleasant thing to happen to them. But, you know, attacking us is not going to get around the fact that we're going to stay there and we're going to recover the debt or we're going to start removing your goods. We'd much rather you speak to us, try and sort it out, rather than lay hands on us.
20 minutes later, the police arrive.
Yeah, it was just
Oh, you're right.
basically my colleague went out to the van to get some paperwork and Michael, the big lad in there, just come up to me, started pushing me and attacking me. So I just asked him if you could attend and calm the situation down. Yeah.
With the police present, Michael makes the agents a surprise offer.
I'll get the money, so if you want to arrange with the Alpha. Yeah.
What money have you got?
It'll be 14.
Michael has offered £1,400 and one of the cars. So Matt phones the office for a vehicle check.
Hi mate, you alright? Can you just run a HPI for me, please? I need a value as well on it.
It's certainly free of finance.
Okay, so this is worth a couple then, isn't it? Well, I'll have a chat with him and see what he wants to do.
The car might be worth £2,000, but after removal fees, Michael still wouldn't be close to paying off the debt. Matt tries one last time to negotiate a better offer with Michael.
Have you got any way of upping the amount of cash that you're talking about today? Any whatsoever? If you have, then I can potentially come up with an option that will mean leaving everything here, including your Alpha. If you can get £2,000, then we can look at giving you a period of time after today to get the rest of it sorted. Is that doable, Michael?
Yes.
Right, smashing.
Michael agrees to a £2,000 down payment today and a fortnightly payment plan of £500 to clear the balance.
Can you pay in 2 weeks' time, Michael?
Yeah. Boys is fine.
Boy bros.
Oh, so it's fortnightly then, £500 per fortnight.
But it will be up to the claimant to decide whether or not to accept the arrangement.
Let me give him a call and get that sorted, yeah? Hi, it's Matt Highway. We've got an offer of payment. Can you just give the claimant a ring for me?
Yeah, that's been accepted.
It's been accepted.
Yeah.
Smashing, thank you. Great stuff.
With the offer accepted, the case is resolved.
Cheers, man. Michael, you're happy with that then?
Yeah, I'm happy with that.
Shake.
On this one.
No, it's alright. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Take care. See you later.
But if Michael defaults on his payment plan, the agents will be back.
No one's injured, thankfully. You know, it's just silliness. It's just turned over into violence, and you know, and it was even worse because I think it looked as though that he'd waited for me to leave the property before he'd instigated the attack, which we can't have. My first job is to make sure that my colleague is safe. Second job is to do our job, but our safety is paramount.
It's estimated that more than 50,000 people in the UK take out loans which require a guarantor every year. However, the number of guarantors left with unexpected debts after a borrower failed to keep up with their repayments is on the rise. High Court Enforcement agents Gary Brown and trainee Connor Jackson are in Portsmouth to collect a debt of over £2,500 owed to a loan company.
Next up, we have Mrs. Ann Butcher. We're looking to collect £2,638. Looks a bit rough, doesn't it?
It does a little bit.
With any luck, it'll be one of the ground flats.
Mrs. Butcher's son took out a loan and she signed as a guarantor.
No, it's going to be up in it.
But her son defaulted on his payments and Mrs. Butcher must now pay the nearly £2,700 in full today.
Oh, it's open.
Ah, result. Somebody's in.
Hello, Ann Butcher?
Yeah.
Hello there, my name's Gary Brown. That's my colleague Connor Jackson. We're enforcement agents. You've been taken to court.
A calling officer.
Thank you.
Yes, on behalf of... Help, mate. That hurt.
So was the debt yours?
Yeah, no, that was a pain in the ass. I took it out on behalf of my son.
Okay.
Right.
He's supposed to be paying it.
Okay.
take it you were a guarantor or something.
Yeah, he had work done on the car, but I had to sign for it to say that the payment will go through to pay the car for repairs. Can I just ring my daughter-in-law?
Yeah, sure, yeah.
Mrs. Butcher gets her son's wife on the phone.
And that's the High
Katie?
Court writ.
I've got a High Court bailiffs here. So can you talk to them, please? I've got High Court bailiffs here. For this payment thing. No, it's not okay. It's my... officers.
Okay, thank you. Hello there. My name's Gary Brown. I'm an enforcement agent and I'm attending this property with a High Court writ against Ann Butcher, which is obviously this lady. She's been taken to court because of an unpaid debt. She explains to me that it was she got the loan on your behalf.
Well, it's not me, it's my husband's car.
Right.
My husband's not here at the moment, so I'm kind of, stuck in the middle.
Okay.
Right, okay, so what can we do?
Well, the situation now is that once it comes out for enforcement, it's pretty much the end of the road. So we're here now to recover the money or remove goods. Which we don't want to remove goods, we don't want to be doing any of that, but it does need to be paid in full. And the figure we're looking for today is £2,638.35.
And that needs to be paid by when?
It needs to be paid now. Because what will happen if it's not paid, then we have to start the removal process, but then that will incur another fee. So if we can avoid that and get it paid in full now, then that will save everyone a lot of money and time.
Okay.
If you want to make some phone calls, speak to whoever you need to speak to see if they can help.
Alright, we'll see what we can do.
Okay, alright then. And have a seat, have a seat.
I say, chill out.
Chill out, I've got coffee.
It sounds like she's got a way of sorting this, so no need to stress out just yet.
When somebody's reacting in an emotional way, I just give them a bit of time and just to process why we're there, because on one hand you have the debt to collect, but on the other hand you have somebody's welfare that you have to bear in mind.
10 minutes later, Mrs. Butcher's daughter-in-law rings back.
Where's Gerda?
She's not going to let me have that. You and Gerda.
Yeah, well, in the lever.
Mrs. Butcher's daughter-in-law is going to try and contact another member of the extended family for help.
Who's she phoning?
Gerda. Gerda is Brendan's step-grandmother.
Okay. Well, hopefully she'll see the gravity of the situation and she'll be able to help out.
Hello?
This dog just wants to play.
Right.
Does, yeah.
Yeah, Gerda. Yeah, I'm in tears as well. I've got the
High Court enforcement agents. Enforcement agents.
These gentlemen here, please. I can't do it.
It's a bit of a tongue twister when you're having a bit of a moment.
Please, Gerda, I'll pay you back.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello there. My name's Gary Brown.
Please.
I'm an enforcement agent and I'm here with a colleague. We have a High Court writ for Anne. And we're looking to collect £2,638.
What's it for?
It's for whose car? Brendan's car.
I'm Brendan Butcher's step-grandmother.
Oh, right, okay. Well, that company that lent the money have taken Anne to court because she was the guarantor.
Yeah. And the kids haven't been paying the money back?
No.
Now, how do I pay this money?
We could take debit or credit card over the phone.
I'm not doing anything. I don't do anything money over the phone, sorry.
Okay. We could do a bank transfer.
No, that's like taking cash.
Then how quickly could you get here with the cash? Have you got cash?
No, I haven't got. You're stupid or something.
Well, you've just asked me how do I pay it.
Imagine it's £3,000 in cash just like that. It's ridiculous. I'll pay it through a proper way. I will pay it through the bank into a bank account.
I can give you my office number.
Yeah.
And you can ring them. They can take the money over the phone. That's going to be the easiest way to get this sorted and get us out the house.
Please, Gerda.
Right, I'm going to ring them and just get you verified.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, thank you. Bye.
Bye. I feel very sorry for people that are guarantors, for other people that haven't paid the debts that they have agreed, and sometimes the guarantor is not aware that the debt hasn't been paid, and it's a huge shock when we arrive. It doesn't just affect the person who owes the money. It can drag other people into it, and we're always conscious of the effects that our enforcement and our attendance is having on other family members.
A few minutes later, the office calls back.
Hello? Brilliant, okay.
Gerda has settled the debt.
That's been paid in full.
I say you can't really fault her then. It's, you know, she's not a blood relation anyway, and she's paid.
Well, it's done with. It's paid. Our job's done. All right.
Yeah.
Lovely to meet you. Shame it wasn't under more pleasant circumstances. You could see she wasn't expecting.
God no, at all.
Anything like that, and I don't think she's even seen an enforcement agent before, let alone had any turn up at her address. But if somebody is going to be a guarantor, they've really got to know what they're getting themselves into, because if the person you're doing it for defaults on their payments, the enforcement agents aren't going to visit their address. They can only come and visit yours, and it's not a nice thing to have on your doorstep.
Despite the sensitive situation, Gary and Connor have got this debt settled. But in Matt and Gary's next case, a husband's debt.
What can I do? What can you do? You can pay the debt, sir.
Leads to a family crisis.
Let go.
The number of UK motorists handed fines by private parking companies has increased by over 25% in just 1 year alone. Citizens Advice dealt with over 12,500 cases related to parking issues over the second quarter of 2016. High Court enforcement agents Matthew Highway and Gary Ball are back on the road, this time in Stoke-on-Trent, Staffordshire. They're hoping to recover a debt of nearly £2,500 owed by Mohammed Kamal in unpaid parking fines.
What we got next then, mate?
Next is a Mr. Mohammed Kamal for a balance of £2,455.93.
The parking company escalated the case to the High Court, and now Mr. Kamal must pay the money he owes in full today.
What's wrong, sir? Morning, sir. I was looking for Mohammed Kamal.
Yes.
Is that yourself, is it, sir?
Yes, sir.
Hello, sir. My name's Gary Bourne. I'm a High Court enforcement agent. You got a High Court writ been issued against you?
Against for what?
Oh, I guess it was for parking.
For where?
I'm not too sure, sir. You must have got, there's your High Court writ there, sir. You must have got all the details before. The amount you owe at the minute, sir, is £2,455.93, sir.
So what can I do?
What can you do? You can pay the debt, sir.
Well, I can't able to pay right now because I don't have nothing to pay now.
You do understand why we're here, sir? We're here to collect the money or to remove goods from your property.
This is not my property.
It's
so
not,
this is my wife's name on that property.
That's fine, then, sir. All your wife's got to do is show invoice and receipts for everything that belongs to her.
She just went to work, so I can't able to.
I understand that, sir.
I can't able to disturb her right now because she's working right now.
Okay.
But years of experience suggest that this might not be the case. So Matt and Gary enter the property to investigate further.
This is not my house. The house owner is my wife. I live another address, but I just came to visit her sometime.
They immediately spot some paperwork.
There's loads of stuff with his name on.
You've got a Virgin bill here, sir, Strange that you don't live here, but you've also got bills here, isn't it?
She used my name.
Oh, she used your name?
Yeah.
Well, all the evidence saying it, you do live here, sir. Your bill's here, your wife's here, and also you're here, sir.
But Mr. Kamal is still refusing to pay. And with the evidence mounting that this is his home, the agents start an inventory of goods they could seize.
Please don't touch anything until I get to church for owner.
We're here with a writ from the High Court, okay? So regardless of what you say, we are entitled to be here, okay? And if this debt isn't paid, we are going to seize goods from this property.
Mr. Kamal gets his wife on the phone.
Hello, Joe. Debt collector of ways of party ticket.
I'm not a debt collector, sir.
She's coming, don't touch anything until she comes.
We'll carry on doing our job, sir.
We'll carry on.
With Mr. Kamal refusing to cooperate, the agents start their inventory.
Xbox 360E electric car.
But then Mrs. Kamal appears on the stairs.
Everything. I've got proof. This is my provider.
I understand it's your property, madam, but your husband lives here with you. Correct? Is that correct?
Yeah.
And he's also got a bank account details. Bank account at this address, is that correct?
Yes.
Yeah, and he's also got bills here as well, madam.
Yeah, but he's
So
not,
I'd say he was living here, wouldn't you?
yeah, but this is my property.
I understand you're on the land registry as owning the property.
This
but
is
we're not
my
taking the
property.
house, madam.
And don't you worry.
We're taking the items inside the house.
Payment.
Okay, great. We'll take payment
But
then.
we haven't got any money at the moment.
Oh, well, he can't make payment then, can he?
With the truth uncovered, the agents now need to get the case resolved once and for all.
Okay, you need to raise some funds.
I don't have nothing to pay you guys.
Okay, then you understand why we're here, don't you?
Yeah, but we will make payments, and he will make payments.
It needs to be now, madam. It needs to be now.
We haven't got that far.
Okay.
No one here to pay me.
Nobody can help you. No, okay.
With payments looking unlikely, Matt and Gary have no option but to continue listing goods. But the prospect of losing their possessions prompts Mrs. Kamal to make the agents an offer.
Yes, madam.
Yes, madam.
If we pay £300, would you be able to? If I can arrange £300, would you be able to come to a settlement?
It's not enough, madam, unfortunately.
This is so embarrassing.
I'll tell you what, okay. To stop enforcement action today, we'd need half the payment, okay? Now, do you need some time to organise that, you and your husband? We'll stop what we're doing, we'll hold everything where it is, alright? Won't put any more further charges on, make some calls, okay? We've done all this
Yes, of course.
shouting and silliness now, so make some calls and let's see if we can get this sorted,
Okay.
alright? And then I'll put an arrangement for the rest, yeah? And we'll do nothing until you've done that.
How long have we got?
We've got to stay while you do that. We're not talking about being here all day.
Mr. and Mrs. Kamal leave to try and raise the money.
Hopefully we're going to get somewhere with these guys. It's always difficult when there's three different people. Defendant's not great with English. He speaks enough to get by, but not great. Obviously, however, his wife is full English speaking, so yeah. Sometimes you need those people just to turn up to move the situation forward a little bit. Okay, no, thank you, madam, I'm fine. Thank you, I've just had one.
An hour and a half later, Mr. and Mrs. Kamal return.
Hello.
Hi, madam, you alright?
Yes.
Thank you, sir.
The couple have managed to raise £600. It's just a quarter of what they owe. But it seems that it's the best they can do.
I'm really being cooperative here, and this is really so embarrassing. What I'll do is I'll sort of put £50 a month, arrangement or something, something along those lines, so I can clear the balance.
We'll call the client on your behalf and we'll put that arrangement terms to them.
Matt calls the office to see whether the £600 down payment, together with a payment plan of £50 a month, is acceptable to the claimant.
Hi, it's Matt Highway. It's offered to the client, mate, yeah. It's £600 today with ongoing £50 per month. Okay, we'll sort it. We'll sort it. Cheers, mate.
The office are happy with the £600 down payment, but want to up the monthly instalment to £100.
She's still there. Azira, the monthly arrangement has to go up. They'll only accept £100 per month.
Okay, that's
So
fine.
it's a £600 today
Yeah.
with £100 a month going
Yeah,
forward
that's
until it's
brilliant.
paid off.
Oh, thank you.
All right, guys.
Mrs. Kamal agrees to the £100 a month payment plan.
Many thanks for your help. I appreciate your help. Okay, thank you, sir. Take care, guys. Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Bye.
We've all left as friends, which is good. You know, the job's been done, the money's been collected, and the client's happy. You know, most importantly.
A recent survey has revealed that a fifth of UK small businesses struggle to keep on top of their finances. 60% are experiencing an increase in the cost of running their business and say costs are having a negative impact on their cash flow. High Court enforcement agent Gary Brown and trainee Connor Jackson are now in New Elton, South East London, to recover a debt of just over £3,000 owed by a taxi company.
We have a case for Giant Cars Limited.
If the director of the company, Mr. Yusuf, doesn't pay today, they have the right to remove business assets to offset the debt.
That's 27 there.
Here we go. Oh, come on.
The business appears to be closed.
Is it coincidence, do you think, that the blinds are closed? Seems a bit fishy.
So Gary calls the number on the sign.
Hello, can you open the office door, please? We're here with a High Court writ. My name is Gary Brown. I'm a High Court enforcement agent. Can you come and open the door, please?
Well, no one's in there.
Okay, then I'm going to force it open unless somebody comes to open the door.
Okay, wait for me, I'm coming.
Okay, we'll wait here. As soon as I threatened to force the door open, she's on her way down, so... Hello?
Minutes later, the woman who answered the phone arrives.
We're High Court enforcement agents.
The clarification. The extension of my flat.
So what's in here then?
Literally nothing.
Okay.
I will open the door.
Oh wow, it's small, isn't it?
Take whatever you want, darling.
So who owns this? Who runs this?
Me. I'm just renting the flat and the office for my own needs.
The woman claims she's nothing to do with the debtor company, Giant Cars Limited. But the agents are suspicious.
But you've still got the Giant Cars on the sign upstairs.
Yeah. Giant Cars moved long time ago. We were working together all the time.
But then Gary spots some paperwork.
They're not trading anymore as Giant Cars, but they've got Giant Cars business cards here. Another coincidence, eh? Lots of coincidences in this place, isn't there? There's a checkbook here. Let's have a look at what this checkbook says. Oh, Giant Cars Limited. Another coincidence. And yet you say Giant Cars don't trade it. Please, pull the other one.
We work together, like I never said we're not.
Oh, because initially you said you got nothing to do with them.
It's not a personal thing when somebody lies to me. I expect somebody to tell a few fibs. They're going to hide all sorts of information from me. So it pays to dig around a little bit, pick apart their lies, and you can find the information that you need to help you recover the debt.
Gary has seen enough evidence to prove he's in the right place. Now he has to speak to the director, Mohammed Yusuf.
Now I've established that you work with him, for him. Have you got the number for Mohammed Yusuf?
Yeah, sure. But he's out of the country.
With the director, Mr. Yusuf, supposedly abroad, Gary has no choice but to leave paperwork for him, giving him 7 days to pay.
I'm going to leave you with my number. And if you could tell the director, Mr. Yusuf, that it's going to be advisable to pay this. So the total we want is £3,623. If the money's paid within, by next Friday, then we're all good. Otherwise, we're going to be going to his home address. Thank you.
Very well.
The agents have done all they can for now. But the case isn't over yet. Gary and Connor must get back on the trail of the elusive Mr. Yusuf with some surprising new information.
Investigations last night have shown that they're selling 4 vehicles on eBay.
But they're in for another shock.
Have you got your son's telephone number, please?
He's at this moment in prison.
High Court enforcement agent Gary Brown and trainee Connor Jackson were in southeast London to recover a debt of just over £3,500 owed by Giant Cars Limited.
Oh wow, it's small, isn't it?
Take whatever you want, darling.
The woman they met said the company had moved.
Who owns this? Who runs this?
Me.
But Gary found evidence to the contrary.
There's a checkbook here. Let's have a look at what this checkbook says. Oh, Giant Cars Limited.
With no sign of the company director, Mr. Yusuf, they had no choice but to leave paperwork and set a deadline for payment.
If the money's paid by next Friday, we're all good.
But no payment was made. Now Gary and Connor are on their way to the home address of Mr. Yusuf and have uncovered some important new information about the business.
When you search for Giant Cars Limited, it suggests that they're selling cars, and some investigations last night have shown that they're selling 4 vehicles on eBay.
Okay.
2 blue BMWs, a silver Nissan 350Z, and a quad bike.
Could have shut down the cab company and then opened up with the cars and just didn't change the paperwork and stuff across. Do you want to jump out now? And I'm going to park right up the back end of this.
Across both of them?
Yeah.
They immediately spot 2 of the expensive cars listed for sale on the company website. If Mr. Yusuf can't or won't pay the money today, they could be seized to pay off the debt.
They're not going anywhere, mate.
Nope. Yeah, I can't. Hi, can I speak to Mohammed, please? Right, thank you.
Go.
With the door left open, Gary takes the opportunity to enter the premises peacefully.
That's a good start.
And Connor immediately makes an important discovery.
Quad bike's in here, mate. Hey? Quad bike's in here. At the moment, oh, hang on, there's a plate at the front. That's it, this is the one.
Awesome.
So we've got the quad bike and both the vehicles.
That's what we like to hear, isn't it?
So, that's a good start.
They have all the leverage they need. Now all they have to do is talk to Mr. Yusuf.
Hello, Mohammed.
Yes.
Hello there. My name's Gary Brown. High Court Enforcement. This is my colleague Connor Jackson. We're here about a case to do with Giant Cars Limited. I understand. You're the director, Mohammed Yusuf.
No, not me. He's my son.
Mohammed Yusuf.
His name is Mohammed Yusuf.
What's your name, please?
My name is Mohammed Yusuf. His name is Mohammed Asif Yusuf.
Have you got your son's telephone number, please? Could I speak to him?
He's at this moment in prison.
Right. Well, who's running the company, Giant Cars?
I don't know. I'm a retired man.
How long has he been in prison?
He's from, I think, October.
Well, somebody's still selling cars.
I don't know.
You don't know?
No.
And yet 2 of the vehicles on your driveway are being sold by Giant Cars, aren't they?
Yeah, this is one of the car she bought. Nothing with me.
These cars outside belong to Giant Cars Limited?
No. No, this car, one I got a document. So this one she bought from somebody.
News that Mr. Yusuf Jr. is in prison comes as a surprise, but Gary has the right to seize goods even in his absence. But Mr. Yusuf Sr. claims the vehicles belong to his wife.
These are printouts that I printed off eBay last night. I know these cars are being sold by Giant Cars Limited. Okay, so you got this one here, which is on your driveway. This car, which is also outside, and a quad bike, which I believe is this one in here.
Yeah, you do whatever you like, but nothing to do with me. That car, I can show you the proof that she bought it and I drive it for her.
Okay. It is still up for sale on eBay. So I believe that
This
car.
one is for sale.
Yeah.
No, this is my car. I drive it.
You
for
say
my
it's
wife.
not up for sale. I've got the printout here. How can you say that it's not up for sale?
I don't know. I don't know nothing. I don't understand if I'm not a technologist.
Well, this is evidence.
Yeah, but nothing to do with me. I can tell you, but I can. Can you give me 1 minute? I just find it.
I'll give you 1 minute. Yeah, you can have a minute.
Gary's very thorough when it comes to his research on the cases. He'll look into directors, property that they might be at, company assets, anything that we can use as leverage when we turn up, or anything that we can use to say, well, hold on a minute, we know you're trading here because I found this piece of evidence. It is a great asset when we go into a case like that to have it there with us to sort of take the wind out of their sails, as it were.
Minutes later, Mr. Yusuf has someone on the phone who wants to talk to Gary.
Can you talk to her, please?
Who's this?
Yeah, she does it.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi. How can I help?
Yes, what's going on? Why are you troubling?
Are you the lady that I spoke to last time at the office?
Probably, I'm not sure. Yeah, maybe.
Yeah. You said that this was going to get paid.
Well, if you can see the company's house, the company is about to get dissolved.
Well,
He's
there are vehicles. There are vehicles that are being sold by this company on eBay.
Impossible.
It's not impossible because I've got the printouts in front of me.
The woman is the same person the agents met when they first tried to enforce the writ. She's still trying to stop the enforcement, so Gary makes it clear what he intends to do.
So we've got 3 cars here and a quad bike that will be removed if the debt isn't paid. The debt...
But you can do that because
Well, I can do that and I will do that. The debt is £3,623. Okay, if it's not paid, I'm going to take the cars.
Pass me the man back, please.
Okay, 1 second. Sir, the lady would like to talk to you.
Hello. Yeah. Yeah. Do you know? Did they tell you the amount of money?
Yeah. Do you want to know how much it is? I'll tell you.
After speaking to the woman, Mr. Yusuf makes a complete U-turn.
Are you going to pay the balance?
Pay by the credit card.
Yeah, no problem. I'll get the card machine.
Mr. Yusuf pays the £3,623 Giant Cars Limited owes in full.
All gone through, mate?
Yeah.
Sound.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Ta-da.
Thank you.